The interview is scheduled. Now what? It is time for the participants to prepare, investigate the position, the employer, and the others working in the field. What do they already know? Have they reviewed their application materials, the job announcement, and job description? Encourage them to practice, in the mirror or with friends and family. Practice could be the difference between a successful interview and a catastrophe. There are no second chances, so this is their one shot to shine. Help them plan for a good first impression, like their attire, their hygiene, and their schedule. Prepare them to arrive early. To illustrate these important points, let's demonstrate two very different approaches to participating in a job interview.
Maggie?
Hi, I'm so glad you're still here.
Are you Maggie?
I am.
Hi Maggie, I'm Carolyn, the Customer Relations Supervisor.
Nice to meet you.
You as well. It's typically not my policy to meet with folks who are late to their interview, but I did like your resume and I do have a little time, so I'm going to make an exception.
Oh, thank God, I really need this job.
Okay, great. So I've got a list of interview questions here for you.
About how long is this gonna take?
Oh, shouldn't take any more than 30 minutes.
Oh, great, my boyfriend's just waiting out in the car.
Okay. So after we go through these interview questions, there'll be some time at the end if there's any additional information you'd like me to know or any questions you have about the position. So we'll go ahead and get started with the first question here. Maggie, please tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I grew up here. I actually grew up with Jenna. You know Jenna, the chairman's daughter? Yeah, we grew up together. I live with my boyfriend. We've got 3 dogs, and we're just about to get a puppy. I'm super excited about it.
Okay. Thank you, Maggie. What work experiences have prepared you for this position?
You got my resume thing, right? What I attached to the job application?
I did.
Yeah, so you know that I would be perfect for this job. I love working with people, and I love this building. I would love to be able to come to work here every day. There's actually a lot of jobs that I could have applied for, but I want to be able to visit with people. Oh, sorry. Actually, I shouldn't answer that.
You might want to turn that off. All right, so next question. Maggie, describe how you would handle a person that approaches you upset or grumpy so that they might leave as a satisfied customer.
Oh, my grandpa is super grumpy, so I have lots of experience with this. And normally I just, give him a hug and sit and chat with him. Most people feel better after they've got to talk to me.
Okay, thank you. Maggie, why did you leave your last position?
Well, it all started with this one supervisor. I mean, I love my job. I was super good at it. But I think that she had it out for me because there's one day that I filed something wrong and bam, she fired me. I mean, I know I shouldn't say this, but she was kind of a bitch. So,
Okay. Next question. Actually, I think this concludes the interview part of our time together. Do you have any additional information you'd like me to know or questions about the position?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Wait, do we have to work on the weekends? Because weekends are kind of crazy for me.
We are not open on weekends.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Okay, so Human Resources should be getting in contact with you about our decision in the next 1 to 2 days.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Have a great day.
You too.
Pause here. What could the interviewee improve?
Hi, are you Maggie?
I am.
Hi, Maggie. I'm Carolyn, the Customer Relations Supervisor.
Nice to meet you.
You as well. We'll be meeting right in here.
Great.
All right, Maggie. These are the interview questions we'll be going over today. At the end of the interview questions, if there's any additional information you'd like to tell me or any questions you have about the position, we can go over that then.
Great.
So we'll go ahead and get started. Maggie, please tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, as I reflect on my work experience, I find that the majority of my work has been in customer service and working with people. I've really enjoyed volunteering with the summer youth soccer program, and as a student, I was also a tutor. I really enjoy helping people learn.
Great, thank you. Maggie, what work experiences have prepared you for this position?
Well, I know that you got my resume, but I'd also like to add that I've been volunteering at the elders' lunches recently, which has been a great experience. It's allowed me to find that I can get along with a number of personality types, and even the grumpier elders, I can normally make them smile.
Maggie, describe how you would handle a person that approaches you upset or grumpy so that they might leave a satisfied customer.
Well, I think that if someone came to my desk upset or grumpy, first I would listen to them and try and understand what their issue was. And if I could help them, I would help them. And if I couldn't, then I would direct them to someone who could.
Thank you. Maggie, why did you leave your last position?
Well, I'm almost done with my schooling, and I'm really looking for a position that will help me advance my career and start applying the things that I've learned.
Okay, great. Maggie, describe your ability to work under pressure.
Well, I'll give you an example. So last summer I was working the front desk at the Bridges program, and there was one day in particular where things were very busy, and I had to prioritize the customers at my desk over my phone, which meant letting it go to voicemail. My supervisor was really good about teaching me how to prioritize the customers at my desk, then my phone, and then my filing work.
Okay. Maggie, please share an example of when you had a conflict at work and how you handled it.
There was one time I was working a job and my supervisor had asked me to gather some client information and put it into our database. My coworker at the time was also very busy and felt like I should be helping them, which I did. But when my supervisor came to me and asked when I would be done with my work on the database, I had to explain that I felt pressured to help my coworker. I had to learn that I needed to be responsible for my own tasks before I was able to help my coworkers.
Great, thank you. Maggie, describe an area of professional strength and also an example of a weakness.
Well, I really enjoy working with people, and I find that I can interact with a lot of different personality types, and I can normally understand what people are looking for. I used to talk for a little bit too long and get chatty, but I've learned to keep things professional and brief, especially when we're busy.
Great, thank you. Maggie, what makes you the best candidate for this position?
I am a prime candidate for this position because it looks like you're looking for someone who's involved with the community and understands our tribal programs. I've been raised in the community, I know people, and I am great at communicating, and I'm a supreme multitasker.
Okay, wonderful. So now, Maggie, is there any additional information you think I should know or any questions you have about this position?
Yeah, I did have one question. In the job description, it says duties as assigned, and I have some experience responding to that in a general sense. But what does that look like in this position?
Sure, great question. So,
Which of these interviewees would you hire? Which one was prepared? Which left a positive impression? Are there specific things you noticed?